What's going on, you guys? Slim here with Rare Hunters with a new video here today, and here to bring you guys a pretty fun deck for the May format leading up to Nationals. And of course, we're not going meta this time. We're going to be showing pure Chronomalies. I'm glad to see that some channels have been giving the deck a chance. People have been writing about the deck on different websites, and the deck's finally getting the attention that it's deserved for a while. And upon the release of Never Disc, the deck is now fully playable. And even though OCG had it when it was like the pinnacle of like the best deck, we're still able to play it. We're still able to experience why the deck was so powerful, and it really is a fun deck to play. It's pretty budget for the most part, and it's just a cool deck that you can take to regionals or to a locals, or you could even take it to pretty much any championship you want. If you fine-tune a deck, you can always make it. It will always be successful depending on how you prepare it and gear it towards the meta. So what I'm going to show you today is just another version. I've already done an artifact version. I'm going to be doing a pure version that doesn't run any of the artifacts. It's just basically all Chronomalies, and we focus on, of course, the OTK that I showed in the previous video, and just the spammage of rank 4s and just controlling the tempo of the game. So with that, I'm just going to get into the deck profile for you guys. Alright, you guys, now on to the deck. First things first, you guys can see the whole deck list spread out here. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of these cards or the deck just in general, come on down to Frankenson's Collectibles in Southern California, booth Magic 11, Rare Hunters. The whole deck will be available for you guys. So without further ado, just into the list. Very, very standard, like I said, pure Chronomalies, but of course 3 Never Disc. Stratos of the deck makes the deck amazing, makes it playable. Its effect is crazy, being able to have a Stratos effect and special itself from the graveyard. Just really, really great for the deck. Of course, 3 Crystal Skull, basically your Necros of Brionac for the deck. 3 Crystal Bones, your Cyber Dragon of the deck. And 3 Chronomaly Golden Jets, your level manipulator, being able to turn your 4s into 5s, your 3s into 4s, etc. That's it for all the Chronomalies. I'm not running any of the other ones. Through testing, these were the most effective ones. Very, very standard. But they get the job done, and that's what you want to do with this deck, is you want to keep it as consistent as possible and not draw anything outside of the Chronomalies that you need. And then for the support cards, this is where it gets, I guess, a little different. I am choosing to run the 2 Honest. It's something that I'm still testing. They are all light monsters, and Honest is just amazing, of course, in a light-based deck. Some people don't like Honest. They feel it can be a dead draw. At worst, you can always set it. It's a 1900 defense. It's not bad. It can always bounce back, get your combos going, and Honest can just clear problematic monsters. I think the card's really solid. And also when you make your Pallades or any of your other XYZs that are light, Honest is there for added protection, so the card's solid. Plus, at worst, it's also another level 4 to be able to make a rank 4 play. And then the last cards are hand traps, 2 Maxis and 2 Veilers. This format, you need hand traps, especially in a deck like this. You need Maxi to get you to Veiler, and it's just standard pretty much for the deck. That's it for the monsters. It's 18 monsters. For the spells, triple duality. We need to get to our cards. We need to see our combo pieces, especially being able to Never Disc and duality, and get your combos going for the next turn. 2 Forbidden Lance. I'm not running any Typhoons, Necros based format. There's not a lot of back row unless you're playing rogue decks like Shaddolls and Satellinites that run a lot of back row. Lance is just really good. It helps you get over problematic monsters. Again, you're just trying to clear the way to get your OTK off and to get problematic monsters off the field to prevent you from playing. To go along with that, we have 2 Dark Holes and a Raigeki and a Book of Moon for the Djinn lock. All these cards are basically to stop the Djinn lock and to just clear your way to win. And the last 2 support cards are 1 Chronomaly, the City Babylon, the field card, and 1 of the Chronomaly Pyramid Eye Tablet. This card's really, really good. I've almost considered swapping the City Babylon for a second one of these because it makes your Chronomaly monsters huge, and in the beatdown game, this card is amazing. It increases them all by 800, and when you bring out your Chronomaly XYZs, they become just huge beat sticks. So card's really, really good, and you can search it. So for now, 1's fine, but I could always bump it to 2. You can search either of these cards when you need to. So it's really solid. And then for the traps, very standard. We're protecting our monsters at all times. So triple Mirror Force and triple Fiendish Chain. Stop effects and just protect your monsters, clear the board. Really, really solid cards. Pretty much go in almost every kind of stun deck this format. 3 Mind Crush because it's the trap of the format, especially against Necros, Cleaforts. Every deck searches, this deck included, so in the mirror match, Mind Crush is just great. After the last 2 1-ofs, we have 1 Vanity's Emptiness and 1 Solemn Warning. Cards I've also considered a Ring of Destruction. That's another card that I could see myself swapping City Babylon for. Just wanted to try City Babylon. It's been out for a while, and it used to be running the old Chronomaly deck. It does combo quite well. It does take time to set up, but you just hope you don't draw it in the opening hand. Other than that, it's pretty solid once you resolve it. And as far as, emptiness is self-explanatory. Warning is because, you play against Denko Seika, you need an out. Warning is just good against just problematic monsters. You try to simplify the game state by just getting rid of problematic monsters, and when there is a monster that is like 1800 or more, you just do your Chronomaly combo to where you can OTK them with an 1800 or more attack monster with your XYZs, and you just clear the board and you win right there. So card's really solid, and Honest is just extra backup for that. When you're going against monsters in case they Valor you or do something, Honest gets in there to just get around everything. So that's it for the main deck. I'm now going to get into the extra deck and just explain why we run what we run. So on to the extra deck, you guys. Alright, you guys, now to the extra deck, pretty standard. We only run 2 rank 3s. We run 1 Constellar Hyades and 1 Gorganic Guardian. Gorganic Guardian's awesome, being able to reduce a monster to 0 and pop it. Constellar Hyades is here for the couple situations where you will have 2 of your level 3s, and you won't have your Golden Jet, so you can just overlay them into this. And then the beauty of this is that you can then use Constellar M7, which is such a phenomenal card overall, just to get rid of problematic monsters and turn your little like weak guys into 2700 beaters. So that's really, really good. It doesn't come up a lot, but it's in there because when it does come up, it is pretty game changing. M7's always been a game changing card. So that's it for the rank 3s, very standard. There weren't any other rank 3s I felt that were really needed right now. For our rank 4s, basically the whole part of the deck is rank 4 and rank 5, depending on what plays you want to do. Your main combo though right here goes through Chronomaly Machumek and through the Chateau Hayek. These two create your OTK. You basically just do 1800. You do 18, a bunch of damage, and you just OTK your opponent right then and there if they don't have a way to stop it. These two, you just level manipulate with Golden Jet, make your 5, make your 4. I showed it in the earlier video. I'll have a link down below just to show the part of the combo where you OTK them. Basically, it just involves Neverdisk, Crystal Bones, and it involves like 4 Chronomalies, and once your Neverdisk dies, you get the combo off, so it's pretty nice. So these two are just the main staple Chronomalies for XYZs, and then the rest is just very, very standard. For the other rank 4s, we have a Dark Rebellion, an Exciton Knight, Castell, number 101, Dweller, Cowboy, and Rhapsody. I still play Rhapsody. A lot of people aren't playing Rhapsody. I still like the card a lot, being able to get around Necros, being able to banish their mirrors and stuff, and also being able to attach it to another XYZ and just give it an extra 1000 boost is good. And then for our 2 5s, we're only running 2. I think the 2 most important ones, Constellar Pallades and Volcasaurus, they're just game changing. Pallades is amazing, and Volcasaurus just ends games. And then to stack on top of those guys, we have and also onto the Hyadas, we have M7, I've already talked about, and of course Gaia Charger, because you just go Volcasaurus, Gaia Charger, and that's pretty much game, basically the way the Chronomalies play. Also, if you have Honest, it just makes it even more insane. If you have another light monster and then you Gaia Charger over your other monster, just massive damage. So you just try to reduce your opponent's life points to 0 as fast as possible. So that's it for the extra deck, you guys, and pretty much the whole deck for pure Chronomalies for May 2015. Alright, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Just another fun deck to bring out. To show you guys just other things you can play this format. Don't think that just because it's dominantly Necros you can't try something else. This is a really fun deck to play. If you're tired of seeing the same decks, give this deck a shot. It's very budget, very some of the old stuff is a little hard to get, but it's all budget. The cards aren't worth pretty much anything, and Neverdisk, you can order a set offline really easily, and the rest of the stuff is just standard. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see any other deck profiles, comment below with certain ones you want to see, and I'll definitely bring them here on the channel. If there's any suggestions, any changes you would make, anything you'd like to see, like to improve the deck, feel free to leave that in the comments below, and just share it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.